Hello everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through the process of getting ready for your first quiz on Thursday. As I do things on the video, please follow along and do the same things on your own Chrome with your own accounts. Feel free to pause the video whenever you need to in order to catch up. Right now I'm going to ask you to log back into Exit Ticket if you already logged out. If you're in Exit Ticket, the screen you want to find is the one with the smiley face. And if you open Exit Ticket and this is what you see, I'll show you how to get there in just a moment. Right now, go ahead and pause the video so that you can log on to Exit Ticket. Okay, now that you're on Exit Ticket, if you're in this screen, we're going to use Ivan's as an example. Thanks, Ivan. Go ahead and click on the ET. Once the sidebar opens, click on Algebra 1. And you're looking for this screen. Some of your Chromes will open you up right to this screen. So this is exactly where you want to be. Once you're at this screen, I want you to click on the scorebook. And over here on the left, please click on the skill button. What you should see is a summary and then a score by concepts. And that's what we really want to focus our attention on today, the score by concepts. If you're not in this place right now, please pause the video and rewind a little bit so that you can find this location on Exit Ticket. Okay, now that we're here, we're going to pay special attention to learning targets 1.01, 1.02, and 1.03. These are the three learning targets that you will be tested on your upcoming quiz. Let's start by focusing in on 1.01. I can use the order of operations to find equivalencies. You're going to look across the screen and see what your current score is for that learning target. Ivan's doing great. He's got 100%. Keep in mind the score that you see here, and then pause the video to go back to your agenda and find today's date. Today's Tuesday, September 29th. Scroll past the launch and today's objective, and in the blue section, right under Edpuzzle Video, you'll see a link that says Quiz Prep Form. Go ahead and click that link, which will open it up to this form. You're going to be on this form for quite a little while, so please don't click out of it as you toggle back and forth between this document and your Exit Ticket. Okay, so you're going to go back and forth between these two things a few times. I'll let you know when the appropriate time to click submit on this form is. Okay, so based on this form, you'll see the first question says 1.01, what was your overall average for this learning target? And you've got three options, 80% or higher, you've got 60 to 79%, and you've got below 60%. So if I was Ivan, I would click that. Oops, sorry, this is going to look a little different for you guys because you have a live form. Here we go. This is what you're seeing. So if I was Ivan, I would click this. Okay. Then it says, based on your above score, which of the following will you do to prepare for the upcoming quiz? You've got several options, but here's what I'm going to say to you. If you clicked this box, 80 to 100%, that means you're already attaining mastery of this learning target. And if you want, you can simply click this box down here. I scored above 80% on this learning target, and therefore I do not need to do any of the above. If you scored in the 60 to 79% range, my suggestion is that you choose at least two of the below things. Okay? So for example, what are some things you can do to help up your score for learning target 1.01? You can attend extra help with Miss Nolan after school today from 3:50 to 4:20. So about a half an hour. If you can't come today, you can attend extra help with Miss Nolan after school tomorrow from 3:20 to 3:50. Also a half hour. If for any reason you're not able to stay after school, you can attend extra help with Miss Nolan before school on 9:30, so that's Wednesday, from 7:50 to 8:15 a.m. Other options aside from seeking help with Miss Nolan are bring all of my 1.01 Brain Genie tasks up to 150%. So remember, I'm just going to click over here on Brain Genie. We worked on Brain Genie earlier, and you all still have access to this Learning Target 1.01 Order of Operations goal. You can click into that. Sorry, that's going to look different for you guys once again, but when you click into it, you'll see you have 4 skills, and you can work on any of those skills and bring them up to about 150%, right? Just some more practice on all of your learning targets. On this Learning Target 1.01. So that's another option. Or you can practice the Khan Academy link twice more from the self-assigned homework page on the top of your agenda. So another option is to go back to your agenda. At the very top of your agenda, the self-assigned homework page, there is the Khan Academy link for Learning Target 1.01. And you can click on this Learning Target link and you can practice it twice more. Okay, those are all of your options. Let me go back to the form. I'm going to say at this point, if you scored an 80 to 100%, you don't have to do anything more, but you're welcome to choose one of the below. Let's say, just to be on the safe side, you want to make sure you do really well on the quiz. You might say, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to bring all of my Brain Genie tasks up to 150%. If you scored in this category, the 60 to 79%, I'm going to advise that you do 2 things on this list. Okay, so let's say, for example, I want to attend Extra Help with Miss Nolan and I want to practice Khan Academy twice. That'd be great. If you scored below 60%, I'm going to ask you to choose at least 3 of the below. And I'm going to ask you to choose at least 2 of the below things, but one of them should be an extra help session. If you're below 60% at this point, it means you're not understanding the concept and you need more help from the teacher. So if you have to click this because right now your Learning Target 1.01 score is below 60%, please choose to attend at least 1 extra help session with Miss Nolan and then choose one other thing that you want to do to help you get ready for the exam. Okay, pause now in the video that you're watching and go to your agenda, find today's date, find the link to the quiz prep form, click on it, and then fill out these first 2 questions on the document. Then pause and return to this video so that we can continue preparing for our quiz. All right, welcome back. The next step in order to prepare for your quiz is to make sure you actually write down the things that you said you're going to do for Learning Target 1.01. So right now, take out your planner, and under today and tomorrow, if you chose to attend an extra help session, please write that extra help session down in your planner so you don't forget. Put a nice big star or box around it so you don't forget to show up. Then in your homework section, write down either bring all of my 1.01 Brain Genie tasks up to 150%, or if you chose practicing the Khan Academy link twice from self-assigned homework, go ahead and write that down. Make sure you know how to get to both of these things, and if you don't, raise your hand now to ask Miss Nolan to show you how. Pause the video now to write these things down, and when you're done, come on back. Welcome back. So at this point, you should have your homework written down for Learning Target 1.01. And now we're going to go back to our exit ticket page, and we're going to look down here at Learning Target 1.02. I can create a table of solutions by evaluating a function. So once again, I'm going to go across and I'm going to see what my score is overall for this skill. And I'm going to go back to my quiz form, preparation form, right where earlier we decided, you can see I changed this a little because I added this, what you need to do. But a moment ago we selected that Ivan got 100% and that he was going to bring all of his Brain Genie tasks up to 150%, just to make sure. If you scroll down a little further in the form, it will say 1.02, what was your overall average for this learning target? So same idea here. Ivan scored 100, so we're going to click that box for him. You'll notice here it says you do not need to do any additional homework to prepare, right? But let's just say you didn't score between 80 and 100%, and you scored between 60 and 79%, the same idea applies. Please choose 2 things from the below list to prepare for your upcoming quiz. Same options are available for Learning Target 1.02, which is extra help with Miss Nolan today or tomorrow after school or before school on Wednesday. Oh, pause for a moment here. Okay, I am back. I made a quick little change here. So you can choose to either attend extra help with Miss Nolan for Learning Target 1.02, or you can practice the 1.02 Delta Math link on the self-assigned homework link and bring your score up to 10 out of 5. Or you can practice the 1.02 Khan Academy link twice more from the self-assigned homework page at the top of my agenda. So again, self-assigned homework page, here we are. For 1.02, you have 2 links. You have the Delta Math link, and you could bring your score up to 10 out of 5. Or you have a Khan Academy link, same idea. This time you would just practice twice more. So based on your score on exit ticket, you're going to choose either none of these things because you scored higher than an 80%, or you're going to choose 2 of them if you scored between a 16 and 79%, or you're going to choose 2 of them, one of them being an extra help session with Ms. Nolan if you scored below 60%. Okay, so if you scored below here, you got to choose 2 things in the list below to prepare yourself for the upcoming quiz. One of them should be an extra help session. So choose an extra help session and then one other thing. So go ahead and pause the video now so that you can go ahead and fill out this form for Learning Target 1.02. Great. Now go ahead and take out your planner and write down the things that you said you're going to do for this learning target to prepare for your quiz. If it was attend an extra help session, go ahead and write that date down. And if you are practicing Delta Math or Khan Academy from the self-assigned homework page, go ahead and write that down as well. By the way, if you are a student attending an extra help session, you can attend one extra help session for more than one learning target. Meaning if you scored below 60% on both Learning Target 1.01 and Learning Target 1.02, you don't need to attend 2 different extra help sessions. You can attend just one. You're welcome to attend more. So go ahead and pause the video while you write your homework down in your planner. Okay, welcome back. Last thing we need to do is go back to our exit ticket scores. And we're going to look at Learning Target 1.03. I can identify graphs and tables of linear, quadratic, and exponential functions, and we're going to get a score. Even though right now Ivan's is blank because he hasn't taken an exit ticket yet, you will have a score here in this location when you do this tomorrow. So assume that this score said 75%. I'm going to go back to this form. What is your overall average for this learning target? 1.03. I got a 75%. I have to choose 2 things from the list below to prepare for my upcoming quiz. I think I'm going to attend an extra help session with Miss Nolan. And I'm going to, the other options are practicing the 1.03 Delta Math homework number 1 link from the self-assigned homework link and bringing my score up to 15 out of 7, right? So from the self-assigned homework link, Delta Math 1.03 homework number 1. So if I look at that, I can see that for homework number 1, I only had to get up to 7 out of 7. But if I'm going to get ready for my quiz, I'm going to bring that up to 15 out of 7. Or the other option is to practice the Delta Math homework number 2 and bring the score up to 15 out of 8. So again, here's homework number 2. I need to bring these both up to 15 out of 8. So I'm going to choose to do one of those 2 things. I don't know, let's do this one. Okay? And that means I'm done, and I'm going to click and I'm going to pause for a moment now to go ahead and fill out this form, take out my planner, and then write down these things so that I know what I have to do. So go ahead and pause the video now while you go back to exit ticket, get your score for Learning Target 1.03, and fill out this form. Great. All that's left now is to pause for a moment while you get out your planner and write down all the things you said you would do. So go ahead and pause the video while you do that. And finally, you can click submit and you're done.